Okay, good morning YouTube. As you can see, we have a new addition to the apiary. This is the apiary on the west end of the property. This video will be a chronological video of a trap out, which is what is inside this hive. I just brought it home last night. If you remember a video, I believe it's entitled Last Minute Swarm Before Work, where we shook a swarm out of the real low bush that just marched straight into the box, but we did not see the queen. Well, this is the hive that we believe that swarm came out of. It's not that far from where the swarm was at. The lady said it had been in that shed for 15 to 20 years. So this is like day 24 or 25 on the trap out, and we brought them home last night. If you can see or not, all the little antennas poking through that drywall corner wanting to get out of there. I've already pulled the staples out of that, so I'm going to release these bees and hopefully not get attacked. Oh yeah, they're all over me. Okay, so they are out. Let them orient. Maybe in an hour or so I'll come back and take a look inside. Looked inside the other day and didn't see a queen. So we'll look today and see if there is. I know that box is heavy. It was all my scrawny little butt could do to get that down off a 8-foot ladder we had it sitting on last night. It is full of something. So give them about an hour or so to orient and calm down, and I'll come back and take a look at them, and we'll see what's going on inside. Thanks for watching. They're already not liking me up there.
No. Okay, this is the original hive that swarm the other day came from, out of the bush, and we are doing a trap out on it. From what we understand, they've been here, what did you say, 15 years or more?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at least 15 years. So he's in the process of putting the box up here for them. And they're already not pleased. We believe there are numerous entrances. They're going to have to be closed up today. This would be the main one.
Is there no time for me to come over there?
Nope.
So when you put it on, I can come over.
Well, hold on. Wait till he puts the cone on. You see him coming out the end already? Can you see him coming out the end? Come here, come a little bit closer. See him coming out the end of the cone?
Mm-hmm. I still don't see them trying to go through that way.
They will. They're just flying around right now. But they'll try to start going back in. See them flying towards the bottom of the cone? Yeah. Yeah, like I was telling her, they'll come out that cone, but then they don't know to go back in clear at the end.
Oh.
They'll try to go back in here where their hole is,
Yeah.
and they can't. So that will force them into the box.
Oh. Okay.
Just trying to caulk a few holes here that they're coming in and out of. You have to staple that down again there, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll just have to hang out for a little while, make sure we got all the holes done.
Okay, so I will turn this off
Now,
for
hold
now.
on a second. Yes, there was the original hive,
Just so you know.
and right over here in this bush behind the car is where the swarm was taken a couple days ago. So they don't travel far. I'll give you updates as we go. This is day 2 on the trap out. A lot of bees out, but they found a new entrance here, and they found a new entrance here. So I'll have to get those 2 closed up, and then crawl up in there and look around and see if there's any more entrances up there by the cone. But I'll get these 2 plugged up, and we'll film again when I'm done doing that. Okay, we stuffed material, filler material in those holes, so they're not getting in there anymore. And the stuffed filler material in those 2 holes, so they're not getting in there. I'm sure they'll keep looking. And then I looked up top up here, and we got a lot coming and going in the box. They just seem to be clustered here trying to get in. I don't see any coming and going anywhere around this. So since they were getting in there yesterday and today, we'll have to reset the clock, and hopefully those are the last 2 holes. We'll check back tomorrow and see how it's going then. All right, day 3 on the cutout. A lot less activity around the cone. Still looks like they may have a hole that I missed yesterday. Maybe not. Yep, one just went in there. So there's still another hole they've got. Homeowner did do some caulking down here at the bottom, but there's still a hole or 2 up there. So I'll have to plug those up again. But a lot more box activity, a lot less cone activity. Just a couple coming out. Looking good. Plug those couple holes up and we'll come back tomorrow. What do we got down here? Oh, glad I saw that. They're also going in right there underneath. So a couple more holes to cover. Let's check the other side. Still no activity down this side, which is good. But we've got some underneath there, and we've got some there. So we'll get those plugged and check back tomorrow. Okay, trap out day 4. Looks like we may have found another opening. Hanging out there, but I haven't seen any come or go yet. Oh, 2 just came out. So we got some more to pack up there. Those look good from yesterday. Underneath is good from yesterday. So it looks like just that one hole. Coming in and out of the box. That's all looking good. Check around the back. No activity at all back here. So just that one little spot there. And we'll check out tomorrow and see if we got them. Okay, day 5 on the cutout, or trap out. I keep calling it a cutout, I'm sorry. They're still trying to get in on the sides here, but I don't think they're being successful. A lot flying around the entrance, coming out of the cone. Not seeing them get in there anywhere. I think they may finally be shut out. We look underneath, and we're trying. Sorry, the lighting's not the greatest. The sun's behind me. Trying to get in, but I don't see him getting in. Same thing up here. I see him trying, but I don't see him getting in. I don't see any place in the front. They are trying under the cone there, but I don't think they're being successful there either. And one check down this back side. Still don't see any activity at all back here. So I think we're good there. Don't see anything behind the box. So I think they may successfully be trapped out. Not that they're not putting a good effort in, but I don't think they're making it in. So we'll check back in a day or so. And see how they're doing. But I'm going to call this successful at the moment. But if there's any way in there, by golly, they're going to find it. All right, check back in a couple days. Okay, this is Trap Out Day 7. We didn't bother stopping Saturday or Sunday. Saturday was a real nice day. I'm sure they were quite active. Yesterday it rained off and on most of the day, but it was still a pretty nice warm day. And as we can see today, there is no activity at all anywhere around this window frame. There are no bees collected around the cone anymore. There's a lot of activity. Not sure how well we can see it on camera with the sun here. Lots of activity at the box. A little bit inside the cone coming out, but no one's trying to make it back in anywhere at this point. They're all highly interested in just the box. So we'll let it go for another couple days, and we'll get inside to see if there's a queen. My hope is, since we got these right after a swarm, that the queen flew out for a mating flight and then obviously couldn't get back in, so she would go in the box. So we might just get lucky and just get our queen right in there, freshly mated. So we will check back in another day or so and see how we're doing. At this point, there's no point in checking every day because they're not coming out. We'll end that there. Okay, we're at day 10 on the Trap Out. Lots of bees all around the box. One or two in the cone there coming out. There are absolutely nobody around the edges. Let's check the back side in case they've gotten crafty. Nobody back here either. So all the entrances have been closed. Lots flying around. So we're doing good here. A couple dead ones there, looks like, in the bottom of the cone. But we're making progress. We'll keep checking back. Definitely coming in and out of the box. Not too sure why they're concentrating around the lid. Unless those are ones that have come out today trying to make their way back in. Just haven't found the bottom entrance yet. But day 10's looking good. We'll check back. Okay, trap out day 14. At least calendar day 14. On the B calendar it's probably more like 10. Because that clock doesn't start until they're no longer going in to the hive, and it took a few days to get all their extra entrances closed. I'm seeing box activity. But no cone activity. So we may be pulling this box here pretty soon. There's nobody coming out of that cone. But lots coming and going out of the box. So we're looking good. We're going to have to get in that box in another day or so and check for a queen and eggs and so forth. But for now it's looking good. We'll check back in a couple days. Well, good morning YouTube. This is day 21 on this trap out. What I'm going to do today is get in the box, see if there's any queen signs, and put a little GoPro camera up top shining down on the screen and check the footage to see if there's anybody coming and going out of that screen anymore. If I find anything up there, I'll turn the camera back on and let you know. Okay, I did not see any signs of a queen in there. There's the GoPro watching the screened entrance there to see if anyone comes out today. Said no queen that I could tell, but there's 7 of 10 frames that are almost completely drawn out. There's honey, a little bit of pollen, and they're working on the other 3 frames, and it is just packed full of bees. So I'll look tomorrow and see if I've got a frame with some eggs in it, and swap one of those frames out with a frame with eggs, and they can make a queen if they need to. But as of right now, it's looking good. If I don't see any bees coming out of that on the GoPro footage tomorrow, I might just take it home and put the frame of eggs in it at the house instead of doing it here. So I'll let you know what happens tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Thanks. Okay, this is like day 23, I believe, on the trap out. Reviewed the footage yesterday from the GoPro, and there is nobody coming out of the old hive. So this morning I am going to remove the cone and plug up the entrance and stop back tonight to pick the bees up and get them back to the house. So let me finish suiting up here and I will go pull that cone. Alright, cone is off. The old entrance is nice and packed full of filter material. There's no way they're getting back in there. So, next update, we'll be back at the house. We'll take a look inside and see if the queen's in there. Okay, it's been about an hour since I opened them up to let them out. So let's get in here and see if we have any signs of a queen. See around the lid. Ouch. Drawn out comb. It's got honey on it, and nectar. And she got me in the knee. Somebody should have brought his smoker. That was stupid. Just wasn't thinking. Pollen and nectar. Pollen and nectar. Pollen and nectar. Oop, that'll make them mad. Pollen and nectar, a lot of drone cells on that comb. More pollen and nectar. Pollen and nectar. I am not seeing any eggs or brood. Larva at all. Oh, I'm just beating these girls up today, aren't I? Now, I am going to say there's not a queen in this hive. It seems odd to me that they're drawing as much comb as they are without having a queen. But there's no signs, there's no eggs, there's no anything in here. So we're going to have to give them a frame of eggs out of one of the other hives so they can make a queen. And I'm going to add a super on here for them to keep drawing in. Said either have to give him a frame, or I'm going to have to buy a queen. Open the top entrance up for him as well, because eventually I'll close that bottom entrance off. Alright, so there we go. Still no signs of a queen. Lots of pollen, lots of nectar. No capped honey yet. But no signs of a queen. So we're definitely going to have to take some action on the queen on this. And go from there, because they're not gonna mate without a queen, obviously. So I'll keep you updated on what we do. We are going Saturday, today's Thursday, up to New York to pick up that nuke. Maybe I'll check with him and see if he has any queens available. It might be easier just to buy a second queen off of him and introduce her to this hive than to mess around with a frame of eggs from another hive. So I'll call him today and see, and we'll go from there. I'll let you know what's going on. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, thumbs up. Comments are always appreciated. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.